Hey guys, this is Joey, and I'm here to tell you about a hobby that I just picked up that I thought you might be interested in. And it involves beads, it involves irons, and it involves, well, basically any of your favorite video game characters. Three things that don't seem to go together, but it makes sense, I promise. They involve these. They're called Perler Beads, and they come in all different sorts of boxes and buckets and whatnot. This is something I picked up today, 11,000 beads. You'd be surprised how quickly these can go, though. And let's see. Well, let me show you first off what you do with these things. You basically, well, these are the things I've made so far. Pretty cool, right? Some Mario Brothers stuff. You have these little pegboards. Hold on, I'll get one. They come in different shapes as well. See the little pegs? And you could put the beads on them however you want and make different creations like this. I use sprites directly from the video games as a reference for these, and yeah, I mean, if you go to if you do a Google search for them, Perler Beads, P-E-R-L-E-R, you'll find lots of websites that sell them. You can also find them at your local craft store like Joann's or Michael's, etc. So there's all different sorts of different beads as well. There's some translucent beads. I don't know if you could see that, but you could actually see through this yellow and orange part here, and the mushroom as well. So I'm going to stick these in my window, and they're going to be nice and bright. And there's also obviously the solid colors, but there's also glow-in-the-dark ones too. Can't wait to make something out of this. I'll have to figure out what. So anyway, I'm going to show you my latest creation. And well, it's a Pokemon, and I'm not going to tell you which one it is because I want it to be a surprise. Maybe you could guess. Alright, so roll the footage. Okay, as you no doubt have realized by now, I made a Ho-Oh from, it's like the head icon that they use in Pokemon Troze, that puzzle game. And it took me actually well over an hour to finish all this. It's part of the time spent is searching through all the different color beads to find the ones you need. It could be a pain sometimes. And so, okay, for this step, you need an iron. So, you know, you kiddies, ask your parents' permission if you're going to do this at home, or actually get them to do it. And you have to set it to about halfway. Make sure it's dry. It has to be on a dry setting. You don't want steam. The pegboard, obviously, and your creation, and finally the special wax paper that comes with the perler beads in most of the sets. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on top of the design. And the instructions say to do this for about 10 to 20 seconds. When I see like the color of the beads going through the wax paper, that's when I know it's starting to work. This is a big one, so I think I'm going to do it for a little bit more than 20 seconds. Make sure you do it evenly, otherwise some of it will be like really crushed and some of it won't. You should really let this cool for longer than I am, but for the video's sake, I'll rush it a little bit. Put it down like that. This will cool it. There we go. So I'm taking this off so I can fuse together the other side. You don't need the pegboard anymore because it's all fused on one side. Just be very careful, make sure it doesn't fall apart. And then go ahead for the other side. Another 20 seconds or so. You don't want to do it too long, because again, it can make it like really get really melty kind of on one side. You want it to be even. Okay, that should be good. All right, now I'm really gonna let it cool. So I'll show you the finished product in just a sec. Okay, so I let it dry for, or cool down, that is, for about 2-3 minutes. You know, you could put it next to a fan, put it in the freezer for a minute. It might speed it up a little bit. And here is my finished product. And yeah, there's endless possibilities with these things. I think next what I'm going to do is maybe make a charmeleon, possibly with like the fire in the tail as with the transparent beads, or maybe glow in the dark even. That would be pretty sweet. So let me show you some stuff. If you press down extra hard when you're doing with the iron, these holes in between will close up. So if that's what you want, then again, press down harder and leave it down there longer. If you don't press it down too hard, it'll leave them nice and open like I have here. Okay, so I guess that's it for now. Remember Perler Beads, good resource if you Google Pokemon sprites. I believe it's Pokemon Elite 2000. They have a really good sprite resource on there. And then you could pop it into your favorite graphics editor program and maybe make a grid to make it a lot easier for you to come up with your design. And I guess that's about it for now. See you later, everybody.